Drew Francis. I'm the principal at Mountain View Elementary School. I'm excited to introduce a virtual video tour of Mountain View Elementary. Mountain View Elementary is a preschool through second grade school that really focuses on what is good for young learners, emotionally, academically, and socially. Our vision is something that we believe in, to create a 21st century learning community where children are inspired to reach their potential. There are 3 options at Mountain View for the kids to arrive in the morning.
Good morning!
One of those is carpool. Carpool is an option where families come through our parking lot and they go through a designated area where they pull up to a staff member. Staff members are there to greet students in the morning. They open the door, they say hello to them, they welcome them, and the parent then transitions on to the rest of their day. The second option is for parents to park their cars, walk their kids up to their designated spots. The third option for families is for students to take the bus. When they arrive at Mountain View, there'll be a staff member here to greet them, to transition them, to make sure they're ready to start their day. Every day at Mountain View, we start the morning with morning announcements. A small group of students comes down to help with the announcements, and we do a character education scenario, and then we transition to any announcements for the day. That same group of students then supports the Pledge of Allegiance. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Then we transition to Jam in Minutes, where a group of second grade leaders is spread out throughout the building where they're leading other classrooms in Jam in Minutes. And that's how we start our day. An exciting aspect of Mountain View is that we do have a preschool program, and that we feel like our preschool program allows our students to transition very successfully into kindergarten because they're comfortable with our routines, they're comfortable with our staff, they are comfortable with the building. So that's one option for families at Mountain View. We have 2 different options for kindergarten. One of them is a tuition-based Monday through Friday option where kids come every day, all day. The second option is a part-time, non-tuition option where students come 2.5 days. At Mountain View, we utilize a resource in writing called Every Child a Writer. There may be an opportunity for a teacher to do a whole group instruction, but then the teacher transitions to pulling small groups of kids that's differentiated so that that teacher can work on a specific target for that group of kids. In every class at Mountain View, students have an opportunity to be engaged with technology, including a smart board in every classroom. Smart boards are an opportunity for kids to really control the learning, where they get to engage, they get to touch, they get to move, and they're really in charge of what's happening. It's important for us that students have an opportunity to not only learn the content that they're learning in the classroom, but be able to integrate it with a 21st century innovative approach. In math, we utilize a resource called Everyday Math that encourages students to work collaboratively together, share different ideas. One student may have a solution, another student may have a different solution, encouraging them to talk together about what's similar, what's different. Be hands-on with their learning, to be able to touch, manipulate, and move the materials so that ultimately they have a better understanding of what numbers mean. In literacy, we use what's called a balanced literacy approach, where teachers are going to be pulling smaller groups of like peers, and in that group, what's really important to us is that teachers engage the students in content or a book title that is interesting to the students, but also is at their appropriate reading level. We ask a lot of our students all day long to be engaged in rigorous work, and at lunchtime we want students to be able to socialize and interact with other students. So it's important to us that not only do they have a healthy option to eat, but they also have some freedom to sit where they want to sit and talk with their friends. At recess, kids have an opportunity to play games, utilize the equipment, or engage in some of the Reggio Emilia-inspired outdoor learning environments that we have set up.
Here's another one!
We found that when you provide an opportunity for kids to just play and socialize, that they've demonstrated they can be pretty creative with the materials that we've provided. Every student at Mountain View during any given week has an opportunity to be engaged in many different specials, whether that's music, technology, PE, art, library, which allows us to engage students in lots of different interests and focus on the whole child. PE is a great opportunity for kids to move and play and learn a skill that may be transferable into a sport or a team sport. But the bottom line is we want kids to be able to move and enjoy their time.
It looks like he has a shadow.
When students go to art class, they get materials in their hands and create something that they're proud of. In technology, students are able to familiarize themselves with the software or a tool so that they can integrate that into the classroom, at home, or in the real world. We've invested time and resources into our technology to ensure that our students have access to the most modern, up-to-date, and innovative resources that are available.
Madeline and Catalina, hoop inside her wall, and her hokey pokey Logan was her name.
In music, students have an opportunity to sing, to play instruments, but also work on movement connected to rhythm. Library is one of our specials. We still believe it's important for kids to be able to have a hard copy of a book in their hand that is of high interest to them. So that's how our library is utilized currently. We're also hoping that our library will transition from a library into a learning commons, where it would be a more flexible space where not only would it be for students to check out books, it would also be a place for students to perform a play, a maker space where they would be able to create different things out of materials. Response to intervention is a philosophy that permeates throughout our building here at Mountain View. RTI aligns to our vision of meeting every student's needs, inspiring them to do his or her best, whether they're below level, at level, or above level. An inclusive moderate needs and severe significant needs program is part of the RTI process. Another part of the RTI process is using leveled literacy instruction. LLI is for students that are below level in their reading, that looks closely at where they are and provides specialized instruction with the goal of getting them to grade level. Our exemplar class challenges those students who have met grade level goals and continues to push them forward. At the end of the day, whether the student's getting on the school bus, going to carpool, going to our after-school care, we have a staff member that's going to come to the classroom, pick up the student, and make sure they transition to the next spot safely. An option for daycare for our families is to take advantage of our BASE program, our before and after school enterprise. BASE is a daycare program that begins at 6:30 a.m., lasts until school begins, and starts again at the end of the day and lasts till 6:30 p.m. The three options for students to go home at the end of the day are to go to buses, be picked up by a parent at flagpole, or go to carpool. Our dismissal process is organized in a way that parents know exactly how their students are going to be going home, and students know where they need to go in order to get home safely. Part of ensuring that our students continue to be safe as they leave our building, we've assigned every family with a number.
174, go to A. 174, go to A.
So when families come through the carpool lane, that student knows they are designated to that carpool number.
Bye, guys.
I'm proud of what we do every day in terms of instruction. I feel like our teachers are innovative, they have high expectations.
Have you thought about that one yet?
Yet there's a balance of doing what is right for young kids to prepare them and give them a foundation to be successful in the future. I'm proud of our resources and our structure that we have in place to make sure that students are not only physically safe, but they're emotionally safe so they can be encouraged to take risks. One of the most amazing things about Mountain View are our people, our staff and our students. People here are happy to be here. They take care of each other, and it's a place that they want to come. And we believe that when students and adults want to be here, they're going to do great things together. If parents are interested in more information about our resources or our philosophy, we encourage them to go to the homepage of our website, look at the video, Welcome to Mountain View, or click on the tab, All About Mountain View. We hope for the students and families that aren't able to see and feel Mountain View in person, that this tour gives them an idea of what an amazing place Mountain View is.